back again. We're going to really talk about Godzilla Final Wars today. So, we're going to cut right to the chase. No silly shit, no bullshit. Godzilla Final Wars. 50th anniversary film for our favorite hobby that we're here talking about. Godzilla. 50th anniversary film. Toho's plan is to go big. They're going to go spectacle and epic. Okay? The 50th anniversary film. There's a lot riding on this. Obviously, once the movie was announced, we started getting details that there was going to be lots of kaiju, lots of monsters. They showed a lineup in Antarctica. They got them all lined up. I was like, wow, this is awesome. This looks like it's going to be sick. This looks like it's going to be like the new Destroy All Monsters from 1968. But a modern version, especially for the 50th anniversary film. So, hearing about the details, hearing about the increased budget, hearing about, it was getting attention to the Western audience, us here in America, we were like, how could this go wrong? Or like, I'm thinking like, I got all this potential built up. Toho is building up to have this movie be epic. So there was a lot riding on this film with a lot of potential. Okay? So, let's talk about the director first. Kitamura. Ryu, whatever his name is. Ryu Kitamura. I'm pronouncing it right. I don't care. Hell with him. What was he thinking? This was his way of showing, basically, that, hey, you know what? I want to go to America and work in Hollywood. I want to direct Hollywood films. That's what he was thinking. You know why? Because, remember, it was 2004. So we only recently got, here in the United States, the next two Matrix sequels. So, what Kitamura was doing is he gave us Godzilla, the Matrix. That's what we got. We got some Japanese actor who became basically the Japanese Neo. He's got powers, he's stopping bullets, he's doing this, that, and the other thing with his hands, and he's flipped his hair up. Whatever. Not like mine. Okay? What else did we get? What else did the director give us? Action! Because Godzilla is now an action movie. No, wrong. It's about the monsters. Way too much human drama going on in this film. Way too much. They had the screen way too long. Star Wars. Kitamura also ripped off of Star Wars. Tell me that it didn't look like freaking the Death Star attack. The Death Star run. When Millennium Falcon flies right through the second Death Star and shoots his goddamn photons, whatever, and blows up the Death Star. That's what that was. That was a ripoff. Total ripoff. It was Kitamura's application for Hollywood. I will say, I did enjoy Midnight Meat Train. Okay? Different story. Alright, so, the acting. The acting sucked. It was horrible. Did not like the acting. We got Japanese Neo. Get out of here. Stopping bullets, like I said. Ridiculous. With his wannabe Keanu Reeves faces. Tubular. Did nothing for me. The chicks, alright, you know what? Chicks in the movie, they were pretty good looking. Here's another question. What was the message of the film? Every Godzilla film has pretty much had a message. I'm going to use one movie as an example. But you can think about these yourself. Gojira, the original 1954 black and white Godzilla film. What was the message? Godzilla was the metaphor for the atomic bomb. Basically, Godzilla was the atomic bomb destroying Japan. That's what the allergy... I'll probably pronounce that wrong. I'm having a brain fart, whatever. But that was the message. Don't mess with nuclear weapons or this is what happens. I don't know what the message was with the Final Wars. I still don't. Whatever. The soundtrack. Yeah, alright. The opening credits, that song, that opening credits soundtrack was pretty good. The rest of it, when it's wannabe techno and weird stuff, did not work. Did not fit in that movie at all. No. Did not work. Ridiculous. If Akira Ifukube was asked to do that film, I hope he would have said no. Now, some people wonder why he didn't do the film. He was 90 years old, people. That's why he didn't do it, okay? The guy was he died in 2006, only 2 years after the movie came out. He's allowed to enjoy retirement, okay? And remember, Akira Ifukube was going to, his last Godzilla movie was supposed to be Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla from 1993, because that was supposed to be the last Godzilla film. But he came back for Godzilla vs. Destroyer. Anyway. Alright, let's move on. The whole film was rushed. It would have been nice maybe if Toho took a year off in between Godzilla films. Saved up some cash, saved up some loot, built up a bigger budget. But no, they used parts from different monsters, from different kaiju, from different movies to create Rodan, to create Anguirus. There was probably, Mothra was reused from Tokyo SOS. Not a big deal because that was a great looking Mothra costume. Suit, Whole thing felt rushed. Every year, a movie knocked out, blah, blah, blah. And of course, what did they do? They run out of steam. They rushed it. Shinichi Wakase did a great job with the costumes, I will say that. Gogan looked pretty badass. Alright, talk about kaiju, the monsters. Let's talk about the monsters. Kumonga! First off, Kumonga! What the hell is up with the web? They got it right in 1967, yet in 2004, he's shooting a cargo net. Maybe he had like a bag on the side or a backpack that we didn't see that the cargo net came out of? What the hell? And then Godzilla's doing his big swing, and it doesn't rip. It doesn't tear. Alright, so you got a cargo net web hanging from the mouth of a giant spider, and it doesn't rip. Amazing. Let's speak about Godzilla vs. Kumonga. The battle, it looked like they filmed it in the garage. There was no depth. There was no depth whatsoever. Go watch it, and it just feels like it's set on a little scale. There's no depth. It looked horrible. It looked horrible. Mothra. Where the hell was Mothra most of the film? Ridiculous. Toho wants to brag about using Mothra in GMK because it's one of the marketable kaiju, yet in Godzilla Final Wars, Mothra's nowhere to be seen. Hedorah. What a fucking joke that was. He shows up, Ebra pops back up out of nowhere, Godzilla's there, pow! They're both gone. Ridiculous. Ebra can get attacked by the X-Men and get its butt kicked. Yeah, the X-Men, the mutants. Woo. Another ripoff. Nice going, Kimura. So, Ebra can get hurt by the X-Men. Move on. Rodan. Potential. So much potential. Failed. Anguirus. When Anguirus showed up on the screen, I thought that was, oh man, this is great, man. Anguirus looks awesome. He looks like a badass. And then, what does he do? He starts rolling. Rolling? You gotta be kidding me. What is he doing rolling? This is, now I'm like, I'm literally like, what the hell are they thinking? And then, Godzilla versus Anguirus, Rodan, and King Caesar. We'll get to King Caesar next. But, he's rolling again. He's bouncing around like a freaking power ball. Then they're kicking him around like a soccer ball. Oh wait, was it a volleyball? I don't know. You got Godzilla going like this. King Caesar doing roundhouse kicks like Chuck Norris. It's ridiculous. What the fuck? King Caesar. He's jumping around like he's on Ninja Warrior. Literally. When did he become so acrobatic? No thanks. You ruined King Caesar for that. King Caesar, not your fault. I'll give you a pass. Give you a pass, dude. Show up. That's where it's at. That's where the money's at. Show up. This wasn't a Showa film. It shouldn't have tried to be a Showa film. Gigan. New revamped Gigan was pretty badass. I will say that. I just wish there was a little bit more focus on him. Maybe a little bit more backstory. Obviously, we know, yeah, the aliens put him there, blah, blah, blah. Cool suit. Dug it. Pretty good. Wish he fought Godzilla more. Monster X. Thought there was a lot of potential there for Monster X, but what happens? He's jumping around like a freaking kaiju or monster from the Power Rangers. Didn't rub me too well. I thought maybe there would be a little bit more monster action, but it was just like another kick street fighting match with Godzilla. Kaiser Ghidorah. Oh, come on. 4 legs. Alright, it worked with Death Ghidorah. I dug that in Mothra. But this Kaiser Ghidorah was a complete joke. Ridiculous. I don't know, whatever. It's my opinion. It's my opinion. Just remember, it's my opinion. I respect everybody's, but just my opinion. Minya! What the hell is Toho thinking? He's human-sized, okay? Now, I got my notes here. That's why I'm looking at my computer. I had to write notes. He's in a truck. They put a seatbelt on him. He tries to take the steering wheel. This is not Godzilla's revenge. What is the message? It's like we're all over the place. Stop! Daddy, no! They're my friends. Oh. Gino was in it. I guess that was a good thing. That was Toho's way of saying, yo, Tristar, Dean Devlin, Roland Emmerich, that's what's up. Oh, I don't know if I missed any kaiju aside from Godzilla, but I can't remember right now. Did I get everybody? For the most part. If I missed anybody, I think I got everybody. Godzilla, where the hell was he the whole film? Disappeared. And then when he shows up at the end, alright, he was in the beginning, yeah, they had to add a new backstory because there's no continuity in the Millennium series. But he shows up at the end of the movie, and then he's powerhousing through every kaiju. He Kamacuras, I forgot about Kamacuras. Did not like it. No, I'll give you a pass. But, I'm like, really? Like, he threw Kamacuras on top of an antenna. And then, fights Kumonga. Does the big swing. Ridiculous. Godzilla versus King Caesar, Rodan, and Gurus. It was a complete joke. And then the end of Godzilla versus Kaiser Ghidorah, it felt like the end of Godzilla versus Gigan. Throwing King Ghidorah over the head. Bam, it worked in Godzilla vs. Gigan. Dug it. Not in Godzilla Final Wars. No. So, if I had to find some pros, give me a pro. What was good about the movie? I really don't know. I can't find anything that I would want to go put this on right now and watch it. And it stinks saying that because I wanted to enjoy this movie. What I will say, if you guys want to read a really good article, it's back in G-Fan, written by Dutch, Jan DeSantis. Hope I got your last name right. But Dutch wrote a great article, a great review on Godzilla Final Wars. When I read it, I was like, he nails every freaking point. Couldn't agree anymore. Dutch, you called it like you saw it, and I respect your opinion. You're a good dude anyways. I like you, dude. But you nailed it. G-Fan from 2004, 2005. I'm not exactly sure what issue it was, but you got to read it. That's a great article. I mean, I agree with it. That's why I say it's a great article. So, in my closing statements, it's hard for me to find something positive about it right now, and I wish I could. Like I said, I had a lot of potential for this film. I went into it expecting the world, and I felt like we, as Godzilla fans, got shortchanged. We got ripped off. It was like a slap in the face to us. It was thrown in our face. Like, here's your 50th anniversary movie. Now we're killing them. We'll kill them off for however long, blah, blah, blah. And it just left a sour taste in my mouth. I really wanted to enjoy the movie, but you can't force yourself to like anything. It's got to come natural. So, that's it. I really want to find something good to say, but there's nothing coming to my mind. So, remember guys, this is just my opinion. I respect everybody's. I know there's a bunch of people out there that enjoy the film, and good. I'm happy there's people out there that enjoy it, because not every Godzilla film is enjoyable, or not everybody likes it, So that's all I got to say. Alright, be easy. Buy vinyl, fresh vinyl. Live stream tonight if you're watching this today. If you watched it today and this was yesterday, then the live stream already happened. Sorry. Ciao. See you guys later.